Okay, come on, Daru. Let's deal with this mud puppy, shall we? Okay, we have to weaken it with this dark cider vinegar. I'll try to remember to do that. There we go. Oh, easy enough. Let's get this meat back to Wiper in front, I suppose. Gone too far. That's what happens when you don't pay attention to your map. Right. Oh, there's Alpha now. Let's have a quick word. Time is a resource we can ill afford to squander. We must gain entrance to the Stone Vigil without further delay. Yeah. I think it's more going to be me than we, but what can you do? Didn't work, did it? I thought it was an idiotic idea. No, here's your mud puppy tail meat. Cross section of meat sliced from the tail of a spotted mud puppy. The bone has not been removed. Oh dear, remind me never to wander near mud puppy spawning grounds without a bottle of vinegar. Anyway, this should only take a moment. I'll just need to do this, and voila. Never seen a man cook steaks this fast, have you? Take these 3 and distribute them to hungry knights here and up above. Alright. Great, I'm serving meals now. You there, lad. Don't think I didn't see you and the cook conspiring together. Let me make myself perfectly clear. If you wish to buy my trust with a steak, it would be my pleasure to oblige you. Fair. Rubbery texture of the mud puppy meat will ensure your jaws grow exhausted before your belly grows full. Yes, yes. I feel invigorated, refreshed, as if I have the strength of 10 men and their wits besides. I should have no trouble concocting a new reason to refrain from my sentry duty. Let's go. We ought at least receive a hearty meal before we march off to die in this godforsaken waste. Just a meal. Is that fresh cooked steak? Aloni's blessings on you, my friend. Mud puppy meat or no, it's the most delicious food I've had in a fortnight. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, so it's someone up here. Aha. Ever must be trained to maintain our skeleton arms, yet never are we to receive proper sustenance. Here's some mud puppy steak. You're a godsend, my friend. Too free appreciate that House Durandare must do more than its fair share for the sake of Ishgard. Enjoy your steak. Feels wonderful to see everyone in such high spirits. Amazing what good food can do for morale, eh? Ah, but I've forgotten about hard-working Chirurgians at the infirmary. So rarely do they take their meals here in the hall. Mind taking this steak to Sinota? She's doubtless so preoccupied with the health of her parents that patients that she's neglected to attend to her own. I can do that. Where's she at? Hold on. Hopefully she's in here. Aha. Beg your pardon, sir, but I'm busy attending to this man. I will be with you in a moment. Someone gave me this steak to give to you. Is that? Come to think of it, it's been quite a while since I last ate. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have a nibble. My, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. I'll eat the rest right away. Glad you enjoyed it. Right, Sid. Sid would like to furnish the infirmary with a new alembic. Might I have a word with you, Zest? It concerns Chirurgians. After speaking with them earlier, I learned that they lack sufficient alembics for their needs, you see. So I used some of their broken equipment to craft a more advanced alembic. Both as a gesture of goodwill and a means to help me recover my memories, since working with my hands kindles familiar feelings. What I required to complete the device are the cores of 3 ice sprites. They're commonly used to reduce the temperatures of alchemical mixtures as a way to alter their properties so they might draw out the cold rather than radiate it without. It must sound ridiculous to you, impossible even, yet somehow I know it will work. Okay, Sid, I'll trust you. So we can further ingratiate ourselves with the people here. Okay, ice sprites, ice sprites, ice sprites, I spy ice sprites. There's one. Okay. Here's another one. Okay, one more should do it. Aha. Right, that's the cause gone. Head back over to Sid. I wish there was a teleportation Aether crystal in here, but unfortunately. I'll do it the old-fashioned way. Oh, I'll chuck her back. I guess the old-fashioned way would be walking, wouldn't it? Yeah. Right, Sid. Let's give you these ice cores. And then I assume The Inquisitor will be along shortly for some reason or another. Have you obtained the cause? If so, please show them to me. Yeah. So cold, these cores are said to freeze the very air around them, making them perfect for cooling drinks, especially on a hot day. What an amazing device, but is it truly an alembic, sir? I've never seen its like before. I too am unsure what to make of this machine. While certainly impressive, I have no idea how to make use of it. Nevertheless, if it's as effective as it claims, it will be a great boon to the infirmary. Think of the medicines we could create and lives we could save. Even so, I wonder... Well, dear kindly stranger, bearer of gifts wondrous and strange, for his generosity comes at cost. Their earnest efforts are but a means to as yet unknown end. Moreover, you should be wary of associating with individuals who have interfered with the questioning of a suspected heretic. They did what? Bless you, Inquisitor, for coming along when you did. We almost succumbed to the temptation proffered by these unbelievers. Why does this man detest us so? Is it all because we interrupted Lord Francel's trial? Whatever his reasons, he clearly means to oppose us every turn. Yeah. I do get that impression. Sis is concerned about Inquisitor Guillaume. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have to deal with him one way or another. Before we can convince Lord Drummond to help us, it seems we must convince Inquisitor Guillaume that we are not his enemy. Just how might we go about doing that? We know little and less about the good Inquisitor, despite him being such a prominent figure in Corvus. Perhaps we should learn more by speaking with the people of Whitebrim Front. Share your findings with Alphino in the square. I'm sure he can formulate a strategy from there. I'm sure he can. Right. You know about the Inquisitor? Inquisitor Guillaume? Yes, of course I know him. Alas, I've not seen him since the day he came to Whitebrim Front several moons ago. He was just here. My memory is somewhat muddled, but I recall that a blizzard nearly buried us in the snow that day, and I had the ill fortune of being assigned to the night's watch. While the stronghold slept, we walked the walls and patrolled the exterior in darkness black as pitch. My route took me outside the eastern gate at one point, where I caught sight of a silhouette illuminated by the lights of the city. Thinking it was a wayward traveller, I cried out and gave chase, but I slipped and took a terrible fall. When I woke, it was days later in this very bed, where I've lain recuperating from my injuries ever since. I had tried to rescue him, but in the end Inquisitor Guillaume rescued me, carried my unconscious body to the gates. I owe my life, sir, and I hope to one day repay his kindness. I mean, that guy's convinced he is a wonderful fellow. How about you? Inquisitor Guillaume, having the foggiest of whom you speak, unbeliever. I who have learned of your deeds of witch drop, I will not be party to whatever dastardly scheme you hatched against the Inquisitor. Away with you. Yeah, it's very easy to get tired of this shtick. Okay. Patrick. Under Inquisitor Guillaume's watchful gaze, unprecedented numbers of heretics have been unmasked and brought to justice. They say he goes days without sleep, so great is his devotion. Blessed are we to have such a goodly, righteous man to protect us. Alright, I get it. He is very loved and a good man, although apparently goes sneaking about at the dead of night. The Holy See has decreed the Inquisitors the arbiters of Helone's will. They are to be afforded every courtesy and the utmost respect. I mean, that doesn't really tell me how you feel about him. I guess he's playing his cards close to his chest, which is fine. Alpha, no. You probably should have dressed better. In case you've yet to notice, my attire is ill-suited to this climate. I just noticed, yeah. I realised it soon after our arrival, but paid it no mind, as I hoped we might find the Enterprise far faster. Instead, we've wasted far too much time meddling in local affairs. Never mind, our journey is almost at an end. All that remains is to deal with this irksome Inquisitor. It tells me you've been busy making inquiries, yes? Should come as no surprise that he's held in high regard. Even so, I am beginning to suspect he has other reasons for hindering us now. Let us more closely review the testimonials you obtained, Zest. Mayhap they will provide insight into Inquisitor Guilherme's motivation. Mayhaps. Mayhaps not. Ruffner appears to be in deep thought. Something troubles me about that wounded knight's account. He claims he fell chasing a figure in the darkness that he saw outside the eastern gate, yes? But the main road leads to the southwestern gate. Since we arrived in Whitebrim Front, I've seen no travellers arrive by the eastern gate. Moreover, he said he glimpsed a silhouette illuminated by the light of the city, which would imply the Inquisitor came from north of the eastern gate, not south. It cannot be so. That way lies naught but a deep chasm. Assuming Sir Joliet is not misremembering, the Inquisitor's behaviour that night makes absolutely no sense. At least to me. Mayhap retracing his steps will shed light on this mystery. So you want me to go retrace his steps, is what you're saying? Alpha, no. Okay, looks like we need to get down now. Okay, we can do that. Let us just... Whoop. Nope. Not from here. Or from here. Okay. Right, let's see what we've got. I mean, a dead dragon is definitely not a good sign. Let's see what's buried under here. Oh. Or not. Let's deal with these first. Right, now back to what we were doing. Oh. Well. I think we may have found what the issue is. We have an imposter. I would assume working for the quote-unquote heretics. That does not bode well. Hey, at least we know where we're going with this. Just have to work to unmask him. But first, let's show this to Alphino, where we're interested. Alphino, my boy, we have something to show you. You found something, didn't you? Well, don't keep me waiting in suspense. Let's see it. The scroll contains what appears to be an official papal appointment to the position of Inquisitor. Given the contents of this encyclical, I believe you've just made the acquaintance of the real Inquisitor Guilliam. Newly come to Corvus and murdered on the day of his arrival? Yes, it would have been a simple thing to assume his identity. Even if he were to behave oddly, who would dare question the wisdom of a papal appointment? Still, minus his incontrovertible proof that the Inquisitor is an impostor, we've yet to discern his true identity, or why he has decided to oppose us. I mean, I got a good guess. We must proceed quickly, Zest, before he learns that his deception has been discovered. You're not wrong. Okay. Alphino is determined to discover Inquisitor Guilliam's true identity. Since Lord Dromont has already been turned against us, I fear that this encyclical alone would not serve to convince him of our claims. But what might persuade a man so quick to disregard the endorsements of two high houses? The cook did say the Lord listens to and respects the opinion of his knights. If a certain knight were provide testimony that supports our claim. Yes, mayhap this is the only way left to us. Confront Sir Joliot with the evidence you discovered and see if it helps him recall the truth of that night. As a man of faith, he may find it difficult to cope with such a horrifying revelation. Nevertheless, we must do everything within our power to secure the Enterprise. Okay, I'm not too sure it's going to work, but he is up here, right? Remembering this correctly? Yep. Oh, you have returned. Is there something else you wanted to ask? Oh yeah, have a quick gander at that. The Inquisitor is an impostor. Don't be preposterous. That cannot possibly be true. He's a paragon of virtue, a dedicated servant of the Fury. You would have me believe that's all a lie? If you are so certain that your ludicrous story is true, then go and speak with Sir Prunella. She was at the Eastern Gate that night, and she helped the Inquisitor carry me here. But I will never speak against the man who saved my life. Okay. No, I don't think he's going to be up here. Let's look through here. Oh, here we go. You. I do not believe I know you, sir. Pray move along, trouble me no more. Can you have a look at this for me? Are you in the habit of handing bloody documents to strangers? Yeah. Why would you show me such a dreadful thing? I know naught of it, naught at all. That makes me think that you definitely do. So, I doubt thee, miss. I doubt thee entirely. You know, don't you? Fury take me, I prayed this day would come. When Sir Joliot gave chase, I followed close behind. He didn't fall. One of those Dravanian abominations lashed out at him. Nearly killed him right then and there. I drew my sword and rushed to his side, straight in to see the enemy. What came from the dark was not a beast, but a voice. He knew things about me. About my family. Secrets I'd never told another. He said that if I kept his confidence, Sir Joliot and I would be spared. But if I defied him, everyone I loved would suffer unimaginable horrors before they died. When I at last agreed to his terms, the man came forward. His robes marked him as an Inquisitor, but I knew him to be false. Together we carried Sir Joliot to the infirmary, and on his first night in Whitebrim Front, Inquisitor Guilliam was heralded a hero. Soon after came the accusations. Countless men and women of good moral standing seized while in possession of draconian rosaries. As I feared, he was condemning the innocents to death. I wanted to confess to Lord Dromont, wanted to put the end to the madness, but then I would remember the Inquisitor's threats, and so I did nothing, until Lord Francois was accused. Some time ago, I followed the Inquisitor and found that he kept draconian rosaries in a chest, hidden southeast of the Whitebrim Front, so I took several from his chest and planted them in shipments bound for Sapphire Locks, as I hoped they were discovered and considered evidence of a conspiracy against House Helionart. thus exonerating Lord Francois and casting doubt on the other recent trials. And that is the entire truth, I swear. He'll only forgive me for not acting sooner. Don't worry, I can't really blame you. Surprised you actually managed to do anything at all. Don't make me say it loud again, I beg of you. Even now he could be watching, listening to every word. It may already be too late for us. Don't worry about it. I will sort this mess out. Oh yeah. Okay, let's go hunt down these draconic rosaries, shall we? If he has a stock of them. I mean, in theory it could be some proof. Do worry, however. Us in possession of draconic rosaries, not entirely ideal. But maybe they won't think of that. Okay. Well, perhaps the two things together will be enough to convince him. And his knight's testimony. But we will see if the man is open to reason. Right, Drummond, I have a lot to show you. Why do you persist in this folly? I will not grant you free access to the Stone Vigil. Do not make me repeat myself. Well, I've got this. And the brands of unbelievers and enemies of the Holy See. I've got a chunk of this. And the testimony you might want to hear. There would better be a very good explanation for why you were carrying these rosaries. And where did you find this papal encyclical? You take me, the Inquisitor is a heretic? Never before have I heard such unbelievable tale, but this evidence in your testimony could have no other explanation. I have misjudged you and your friends, Est. For that I deeply apologise. I will permit you to enter the outpost, but first I must needs beg your assistance. Help me and my knights bring this infernal impostor to justice. I can do that. This is another show of good faith. Lord Drummond requires your assistance to bring in the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Guillaume to justice. That thrice-damned heretic has murdered countless innocents and made a mockery of our laws. Hell take him and his Dravanian allies. I am told he makes for Snowcloak even now, intending to pass judgment upon yet another poor soul who is branded a heretic. If we hurry, there may be still time to prevent further tragedy. Lend me your strength, Zest. Together, let us put an end to this impostor's heresy once and for all. Let's get out there then. No time for ceremony. Excuse me. This way. Oh, let's hope I can actually catch up with them. I'm going as fast as Chocobo allows. How far away is this Snowcloak? Not too much further. Maybe I should call it Ice Cloak rather than Snowcloak, but who am I to question? I don't know. Just sneak around the back of you for now. Good to have you with us, sir. When Lord Drillmon arrives, we are to confront the Inquisitor. If he refuses to go quietly, we will need to use force. Are you prepared for that eventuality? Perfectly prepared, my friend. Let's get this done. You needn't tremble so, my child. The righteous shall enjoy everlasting peace in Helone's halls. Only the wicked. Why must I die? By all that's holy, I swear to you, I have never questioned the teachings of Helone. Inquisitor, release the maid and come with us. My Lord Drummond, what is the meaning of this interruption? You are aware that I am present conducting an interrogation, are you not? Silence, villain, and name the heretic, murder of Inquisitor Guglielmi and countless innocents. You are a traitor to Ishgard, to your own kith and kin. Your sins are beyond measure, beyond redemption. Grave allegations indeed, but you will find your logic is flawed. How can I betray that which I owe no allegiance? Lord Drummond, my conscience is quite clear, I assure you. I wonder, can you say the same? You, whose hands are black with the blood of those whose only sin was to question your nation's crazed crusade? You speak to me of Ishgardian innocence? All are complicit in these crimes, for all their lives live by the Archbishop's lies. But I know you will not hear me, deafened by dogma as you are. If you desire retribution, Lord Drummond, then come. Let us see how Ishgardian steel fares against Travanian Fang and Claw. And I didn't take him much to admit that, at least. Okay. He is bound to not be on his own. Where are they? Okay, let me keep up here. Ha ha ha! Right, I'm sure there'll be more. Till then, let's jump on the Inquisitor, shall we? Well, if there was any question before, there isn't now. Oh, reinforcements there. That's Inquisitor, or whatever your actual name title is. Oh. Well, I think we have... Yep. That's a lot of them, it seems. My glamour's dispelled. The plans lie in ruin, heretic. Choose your words wisely, for they will be your last. You may not recall the many Ishgardians I've sentenced, but the families of the dead will never forget. Blood has been replayed with blood, and for that I am content. My only regret is that you yet live. But your end is nigh, foreigner. The dragons within Stone Vigil will rend you asunder, and when you are dead, White Brim Front shall fall. Fine to the last. Leave the body for the crows. His ilk deserves naught better. Test. I must apologise for involving you in this sordid business. You should have never been asked to intervene in Ishgardian affairs of state. Don't worry about it. Rest assured, I have not forgotten the matter which first brought you to our midst. It is past time you were reunited with your airship. But this is not the place to discuss such matters. Pray visit me at the Right Brim Front and bring your associates. Sure. I'll meet you there presently. Well, no. Get out of here post haste. What time for this? Okay. So yeah. Glad that is settled, at least for now. So, feeling my name will be mud in the eyes of the heretics, as they love, the Ishgardians love to call them, but what can you do? I have matters to attend to. Right, let's grab Alpha now. Come, my friend, let's get you in somewhere warm. Where have you been, Test? The Force Inquisitor has been slain, has he? Yes, well, his was a tale always like to end in bloodshed. Though you have overcome the latest in a long line of unfortunate impediments, I would ask you not to revel in your victory just yet. We can celebrate once we have secured the Enterprise. Don't worry, I wasn't planning on it. Alphino is eager to enter the Stone Vigil. As I'm sure you will agree, it's past time we entered the Stone Vigil. Pay Lord Dromont a visit and remind him of his obligation to us. Sid and I will follow anon. Okay. More stairs. These stairs. Forever stairs. We owe you all a great debt of gratitude. Had it not been for you, the heretic masquerading as Inquisitor Gideon would still be among us, free to prey upon the innocent. I see now I was a fool to dismiss your claims out of hand, but you must understand it seemed too much to hope that the Science of the Seventh Dawn still lived, to say nothing of Master Garland. Never have I been happier to be proven wrong. Well, it is gratifying to know that someone has derived a measure of enjoyment from your error. Alright, Alphino, calm down. Now, if you have no further objections, we would appreciate if you would permit us to enter the Stone Vigil and retrieve our airship. Yes, of course. It's the very least I can do given all you've done for us. But entering the outpost is the least of your concerns, I fear. You speak of the Dravanians that now hold the ruin. In part, yes. I should explain. Shortly after you first arrived, I had my men scour the old records. They confirmed that an abandoned airship had been seized by the soldiers garrisoned in the Stone Vigil in the days following the calamity. As far as we have been able to ascertain, it was still in their custody when the outpost was overrun by the dragons. Whether it was damaged or destroyed during the battle, I cannot say, nor can I give you any assurances it has not been removed in the intervening years. For far too long, the ruins served as Dravonian foothold in Corvus, from which they have struck out at us with depressing regularity. Though we have pushed them back behind the walls, we have yet been unable to drive them out, and I cannot say when the situation will change. Or how it will change. Forgive me, Lord Dromot, but there's no guarantee that you will prevail. In any event, we have not the time to wait. We will secure our property without Ishgardian aid. Meaning I will, I assume. I see. Well, that may be for the best. I will inform Sir Nephelion of your impending visit. May Haloni guide you, Scions. Very well. Let's get out there. Deal with this Dravonian outpost. Okay, I assume... Oh, it's not back the way we came at least. So that's something. Oh, what's the easiest way to get out there? It's this way. Oh, the snow is drifting in again. Doesn't seem to let up in this area, that's for sure. Hail, Zest. Lord Drummond to surprise me with the situation. You may enter the Stone Vigil whenever you so will. Okay, let us do this, shall we? Stone Vigil. Okay, well, plenty of Dravonians about. Let's make sure we definitely give this place a good once over while we're here. Ooh. Okay. Well, overrun is an understatement. Let's just round these fellas up, shall we? If you'll just head in this direction. Thank you. Okay, just check I'm not missing anything. This place is a mess. I hope the airship is okay. Otherwise, this will be a lot of effort for nothing. Oh. Nice try there, buddy. Oh, you're a big fella. Okay. Oh, this looks like the only way forward. Should I keep drawing this map as I go? I want to come back here at some point. This way. Ah, offer. Don't mind if I do. Cool. Just a bit too slow, my friend. I appreciate the effort, though. Oh. It's getting slightly embarrassing now, I have to say. Ah. I did think that corridor looked a little too unassuming. Okay, looks like I can't quite go this way yet. Nope. Too hot. Okay. Maybe this will help. Okay, well, can we go through here now? Looks like whatever was holding that enchantment is now gone. More ice sprites, I assume. There we go. And I assume down that corridor as well. But we will get to that in a minute. Missed anywhere on the way, I don't believe. Okay. Well, that looks rather airshipy. Doesn't look in too bad of a state. I don't know airship construction that well. Oh. Look, it's the Enterprise. Well, I'm looking at the dragon mainly. Yes, just beyond that enormous sleeping dragon. I'm sure it won't stay sleeping for long. The dragon is not that concerned. We have come for the airship and only the airship. Sid, you and I will sneak aboard the Enterprise and prepare it for launch. Tess, you stay here and keep an eye on the beast. If it wakes, it will. It will wake. No, I'm telling you that now. We may need you to provide a distraction until we're ready to depart. You can manage that, can't you? Don't worry about it, Alphino. You do what you're apparently meant to do. It settles it then, shall we, Sid? As you command. Yeah, don't worry. We'll have to sort out our attitude of his at some point. Yep, he's gonna wake up. Just waiting for it. Oh wow. Definitely waking up now. So you mean to slay Garuda next? Interesting. Most interesting. Great. Asians, just what we need. And you are aware that her strength greatly exceeds that of your previous primal conquests. A testament to the fanatical devotion of our followers, the Exile are nothing, if not zealous. In spite of your past achievements, I labour to believe that you will best this foe. Yet only a fool would underestimate the great bringer of light, slayer of Ifrit, bane of Titan. If any mortal was capable of defeating the Lady of the Vortex, it's you. Win or lose, the battle should at least make for an interesting, entertaining spectacle. Assuming, of course, you lived that long. Yep, just hurry up and wake up the dragon. Alphino, dragon! Confound it all. Well, I'll deal with you at some point, Asian. If you excuse me, I guess I have to fight this dragon first. Let's see how well your blasphemous gifts serve you this time, Crystal Bower. Well, where are you going? Fortunately, my gifts do not include flight. So I have to wait till he makes a landing. Oh, there it is. And good night. too bad, at least. Now let's get this airship in the air, shall we? Still here. Oh, crystal. I guess the ice crystal makes sense. And that makes 4, 5 even. That makes 5. Zest, you alright? Speak to me. Oh, yeah, sorry, I was just... Don't worry about it. 12 be praised, I fear the beast has injured you. Nah, I'm fine. I see now why the others rated you so highly. When you were caught in the midst of that etheric bubble with the dragon, I was all but certain my next mission would be to find a new champion. Thank the gods for sparing me that inconvenience. I have quite enough to do already. Thanks for your concern, Alphino. Which reminds me, Sid is working on the Enterprise as we speak. Let's go and see what he has to say. What say you, Sid? Will she fly? Yes, though it would not be a pleasant ride. But I dare say it will be no more unpleasant than staying here. It is a pity the Enterprise is not in a better state, but if she will allow us to quit this place, I shall not complain. If all are in agreement, let us return to Gridania. Though I would like nothing more than to set course for the Howling Eye, it is plain the Enterprise is in no condition to weather the storm. She must needs be repaired if we are to proceed with our mission. Yep. Fair enough. No, she's not looking too bad considering. This is all so familiar. I know this airship. I could just... Ah, 'tis no use. You'll get there in the end, Sid. Don't worry about it. Let's go. When I look at her, it feels as though I've come home. I can think of no other way to express it. Now for now. I've longed for the more agreeable climate of the Twelveswood. Yet I will not deny the Holy See had its charms. Endless detours aside, which Guardian jaunt to provide quite an adventure. Alas, our work is far from done. We still have an airship to repair and a primal to slay. No rest for the heroic, eh? Apparently not. Okay, I guess we should talk to Sid and see what he needs to get this airship fixed. And I will do that shortly.